we doing?
We're racing, I guess. I don't know why. We're gonna see. Still know how to push the throttle a little bit. So yeah, track's pretty gnarly. Track's deep. We got some rain yesterday. It's not going to be good for a slightly underpowered against the 150s, and probably a little overweight for some of the guys. But we're gonna go out there, slip the clutch, twist the throttle, and see what happens.
Steven Tokarski, he's a former test rider for Yamaha. He's back on a Yamaha. Now I believe he works for Vital MX, but he's on a Schneike-built Pro Circuit YZ125, and that bike is fast. It's definitely a fun thing to do, and it looks like it's heating up for the lead here. Tokarski to the inside. Will he make the pass? Oh, we're bar to bar. Oh, he shut him down.
First race was fun. We had about 4 minutes to get the gate ready, and it was just absolute muck. So, kicked a little mud around, actually got a shovel with about 2 minutes to spare. Got a little bit of a good line, and then I had my feet in mud. I'm like, well, let's see what happens. I actually got a decent jump out of the gate, got pulled a little bit at the beginning, and then pushed it, sent it pretty hard into the Talladega. It came out about 4th or 5th. And then there's a right-hander after the first start, after Talladega, and everyone dove inside, and I just went outside, and I think I got into 3rd, and then passed into 2nd on first lap, had Lipinovic in front of me, and was shocked that I was up there, and then it was full send for about 3 laps. I'm like, all right, I'm going for the win now, and pushed for about 3 laps behind him. He pinched me off pretty good, and then you come down the finish tables, and I stuffed it in the corner, fell down, and then after that I got up in 4th, and I was just pumped, pumped like no other. Was struggling to hold on, but survived, got 4th place, and yeah, I was pretty pumped on that. Had a bunch of 150s, 3 150s in front of me, a couple 150s behind me, so pretty happy with the 125, how it's running. I think is barely losing any power against those guys, just on the hills, but I feel like this chassis is really good. Enzo suspension, I was killing it down the hills. I would gain everything I lost up the hills, I gained right back going down the hills. So it was a little deep still in the morning, and I was just pushing into the berms and the deep stuff a little too hard. So try to stay out of that. It's drying up. So hopefully that will be in my advantage for this next moto. And now we got 30 plus first moto. So hopefully a few less fast guys make it a little easier on me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. We're finally done. Having a beautiful, cold, crisp Coors Light that tastes amazing. We didn't review the second and third motos before, so we'll go through that first. First 30 plus moto, I got an amazing start and got past Marias on the uphill first lap. Got a little bit of a gap for about 3 to 4 laps, and then got some arm pump, and he came digging back and passed me on the last lap. But when we were on the line for that moto, they have the 125 Pro Moto is a live timing, so they had to do it right at 12. So we're about to take off, and they tell us, you're going to have to come right back up here because your second 125 Pro Moto is right after this plus 30 moto. So I was just like, whew, thinking about that, about the last few laps. Like, I got to go straight back out here right now, and I'm already shot. So held on to second. That 1 second's as good as the first moto. Then second, 125 Pro Moto, went in with a 4. Got an amazing jump out of the gate. Blood still flowing from coming off the track within 5 minutes. And slid around the outside on Talladega and slid into second behind Marias. Me and him went at it for a couple laps. And then the arm pump was real. I started barely being able to hold on, and then Moseman and Brandon Ray came by me up the hill on their 150s. So I was in 4th, and that would have had me 3rd overall. So I was kind of just dialed with being there, trying to survive at that point. And about a lap after halfway, my bike started just sputtering a little bit at a high RPM, and I was like, shit, I need to pull off and save it for the last moto. Found out that the spark plug at the very bottom of it had cracked a little bit and almost broke off. Luckily it didn't, so we were good. Changed the spark plug, everything was good for the last 30 plus moto. Waited about 4 hours till the last moto. So we raced at noon, and then didn't have they weren't even through the first motos by that point, so they were dragging a little bit. And then second plus 30 Pro Moto, about 4 o'clock. Track was absolutely hammered. Got a decent start, was 3rd behind Marias and Lipinovich. Got by Lipinovich for 2nd and tried to make a little push on Ryan, but I had nothing in the tank left. And he was absolutely ripping. Dude is unreal still for his age. He's not old, but he's a little older. He's 10 years on me, so he still got it. And just salvaged a 2nd place. Got some cash from Pasha, $1,500, so made my day worth it. And yeah, I can't thank Pro Circuit enough for building this engine. I can't tell you how many people came up to me telling me it was a 144, and there's no way this was a 125, but this thing killed the starts, kept up with those modified 150s, and just, I had an unreal day on this bike. The kit that they build at PC is absolutely just, it's a fire breather. It's the best 125 kit I think there is, bar none. So can't thank everyone enough for the build. Pro Circuit, Vital, everyone helped me at that. Enzo, my suspension was unreal all day. The track got so hammered, and yeah, I was pushing it down the hills. Very good comfort, very good hold up, good performance. Renthal helped me with the bars, grips. I actually got blood on, I got some blisters, got blood on my grips. So the Kevlar saved my life today. Works connection, I had to roll my clutch a bunch today. Their easy to roll adjuster was just perfect. Gut seats, I put guts on here for the race. This really helped me not sliding. Henson clutch, I was slipping this bad boy all day, no fade, felt really good. Decal Works helped me with graphics. Fox had me some great gear. FCP engine mounts and titanium foot peg pins. So yeah, I mean, Dunlop scoop tire. I ran the scoop tire all day. Killed me, helped me on the start so much. It was even good right now when it was blown out and beat up. There were some rough sand sections that really helped. Yeah, I had an absolute blast today. I love racing. I can't believe I waited this long to get back to doing it, and I will definitely be doing more of it. It was very fun to race test this bike too, and not just do a standard test where you go to a practice track. Put this thing through the ringer in race conditions, in race situations, and it was unreal. Glad to be going home safe because the track is beat up, and I was sending it down those hills sometimes. Not at the end, I was surviving. But yeah, can't thank everyone enough. I had VP gas too, a mixture of MRX02 and C12, and Maxima oil. Had everything running great, and man, I had a blast. So if you guys want to see more race tests like this, leave them in the section below, and we'll see you on the next one.